Hey guys, what's going on? It's RC Knockout and I'm back with another video. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name's Nolan and I'm super excited for today's video. We're going to take a closer look at these RCs right here. I'm going to give you the rundown on what electronics are running, what wheels, what tires, and also what gearing setup they're running. So let me grab the camera and we're going to take a closer look. So I'm going to go over the wheels and tire setup that they're running. Now this one right here is running the Power Hobby Scorpion XL belted tire, and I'm super excited for this one because I've yet to try it, but I previously had the stock tire on this one, and with how fast this one is, those tires ballooned so bad I couldn't control it. I think the top speed I got with this one was like 52.4 miles per hour or something like that. But I'm kind of thinking pretty optimistic. I'm kind of hoping to crack 60 miles per hour with this one. This one also is running Toyota Tacoma TRD unbreakable body. I bought this from Russia. I have a whole video about this body. If you're interested, I'll put it up in the corner of this video. Now on to this next one right here. This one right here is my Traxxas Xmaxx. It has all the aluminum bits. This one's by far the heaviest, and this one right here is running the Mad Max wheels and tires with the 24mm hex adapters. And I love these tires. At least for on-road, they don't balloon like at all. They're super awesome. I've never used this one for bashing. This RC's never been for bashing, but on the road, these things perform golden. Awesome. Love these tires. I don't know if they're belted or not. They seem like a pretty stiff compound of rubber, but they don't balloon up very much. I'm not sure if they're belted or not. This one's just running a yellow body that I painted up. And then of course the last one, this one right here is the closest one to stock. This one's running stock tires. Running the stock red body that came with it. Let me pull the bodies off these RCs and then I'm going to go over the electronics that they're all running as well as the gearing that they're running. I want you to guess which one of these do you think is going to be the fastest out of these three. Alright guys, now that I got the bodies popped off, we're going to take a closer look at the electronics and the gearing setup on these machines. Now this one right here is running a Mach 6 Hobbywing ESC alongside a 4985 1650 kV brushless Hobbywing motor. And I was called out by a viewer in a previous video, and he's completely right by the way, that this motor's only rated up to 6S. But since I have an 8S capable ESC, I like pushing the boundaries. I'm gonna run it anyway. I do have this heavy duty blower fan on it. Hopefully it'll keep it from burning up. This is a Kershaw Designs blower fan, blows a huge amount of air. So this will hopefully keep the motor cool. I don't think you can get a hold of these anymore, by the way. Now, let's see, for the gearing setup on this one's running a 22 tooth pinion and a 54 tooth spur gear, and it has a different motor mount than the last time you would have seen it. Bought this one off of eBay. It has these little sliders in there, and you just mount the motor to it, and then you can slide it up and down, but it wasn't meant for this particular motor. It was meant for a bigger motor, so I had to drill a different set of holes down in there. In these little little motor mounts, and then I was able to get it where it would line up, and then I can slide it up and down in here, and I think I got the gear mesh pretty darn good. So yeah, that's what's going on with that one. Now for batteries, I should probably show you the battery real quick. They're all going to be running this battery. I only have this one set of battery to run all of the RCs, so it's a 6500 milliamp 60C discharge Yomi Power 14.8 volt 4-cell battery. Running Traxxas connectors, by the way. This is running Dean's connectors with a little Traxxas adapter. Now on to the next one. This one right here is the Behemoth. This one right here is by far the heaviest, has all the aluminum bits. And this one right here is running a Max 5 Hobbywing ESC. Alongside that, it's running a 1340 kV 5892 Leopard Hobby motor. Huge can motor. This one has a 29 tooth pinion and a 54 tooth spur gear. One has the Kershaw Designs mount. This mount was actually meant for this particular motor. I bought it alongside this motor like back in 2016. I previously had this mount in this one right here, but it works a lot better for this motor. So it got switched into here, and this one's running a 22 tooth pinion and a 54 tooth spur gear. So this one's geared up the highest, but this one's also the heaviest. I had this one, I weighed this one, it weighs about 28 pounds. This one right here is right around 23 pounds. And this one being the lightest one over here is pretty darn close to stock. This is right around 20 pounds. So we're talking it just goes up by a few pounds here and there, but this one's geared the highest. It's gonna be between these two on which one is gonna be the fastest. And this one is running XT90 plugs with these little Traxxas adapters. And this is also going to be running the same battery. And on to the last one. This one's the closest one to stock. I just showed you how this one has the stock wheels and tires on it. It has basically all the plastic bits. I didn't upgrade to any of the aluminum parts. It does have the 2085 upgraded servo. This one has a 1200 kV Valenian brushless motor, so it's a stock motor that would come in an 8S X-Maxx if you bought one new. Also has the ESC that would come in a new X-Maxx, the VXL 8S, which I've had one of these gave up on me pretty quick after buying it, so that was a bit disappointing because it's like 120 or 130 bucks to buy a new one of these, so I was a little bit disappointed that it gave out on me. But yeah, this one right here, running the stock ESC and the stock motor. And for gearing, last time I was running a 20 tooth pinion and a 50 tooth spur gear. But since then, I have switched it up because I tore the teeth right off of this pinion gear. So I switched it up, and now it's running 18 tooth pinion and a 52 spur gear. So last time this got a 46.4 mile per hour top speed, I think. But that was with the 20 tooth pinion and the 52 spur gear. So now slightly different gear setup, 18 tooth pinion, 50 tooth spur gear. Don't know if it should be, I think because of the smaller pinion, this should be a little bit slower actually than it would be before. This one ran a 51.3, but that was with a 1600 kV motor. And of course now this thing has the freaking 1340 kV. Also, by the way, I'm running the Valenian fan on top, the stock Valenian fan. That one also has the Valenian fan. And this one I think got 52 some miles per hour. I expect that either this one or this one's going to be the fastest. All three of them, by the way, talking about servos, all three of these are running the 2085X servos. So the Metal Gear Traxxas upgrade servos, these are all running. Oh yeah, guys, one thing I forgot to mention, this one right here is running the Spectrum receiver. Both of these two have Traxxas, so the stock Traxxas with the TSM. This one does not have any type of stability or gyro in it. So this is the Spectrum one, and it is hooked up to my DX4C. But yeah, so I think let's jump right into it, and I'm gonna get all these ones set up and take them down this parking lot right here. All right, if you guys are enjoying this content, go ahead and hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. Also, if you enjoy this kind of content and you want to see more of it in the future, make sure to subscribe to my channel and also hit that notification bell so then you'll be notified whenever I come out with a new video. Go ahead and write in the comments section what you think the top speed for each X-Maxx will be, and we will show that in the next video.